We will start off with a hip flexor stretch, going into a hamstring stretch, a little dynamic movement, 2 for 1. I'm gonna grab a little pad for my knee. We're gonna start off in a half kneeling position, one knee on the ground, one leg out in front. We're going to make sure our hips are pointing forward, and then we're going to shift forward, arms come overhead, lean back a little bit, and then we'll push our hips back, straighten out this front leg, and fold over the front leg, stretching out the hamstring. Let's do that again. Hips forward, arch back, hands overhead, stretching out this whole front side, especially this hip flexor, and then butt comes back, and we will hit this hamstring. Awesome move. We're gonna do 5 reps on each side, nice and controlled. Let's go. Ooh, a little balance here. Let's shift forward, get a good stretch, sink back, stretch out that hammy. Last one. Yeah, 2. And 3. 4. And 5. Awesome. Let's switch it up. Get into position and let's get started. Shift forward, arms overhead. Good one. Good 2. 3. 4. And 5. Hip flexor stretch into a hamstring stretch. 5 reps each side. Great way to start the workout. So now let's go into a tactical frog, working the groin, but also the hips, especially hip internal rotation, which a lot of us struggle with. So get into frog position. You can do forearms on the ground. You can do hands on the ground, but knees wide as you can. And then from here, you will sink your hips back. And then we're going to shift our hips forward and then drive one of your feet up towards the ceiling. Return back, push the hips back until you feel a good stretch in the groin, and then shift forward, opposite foot goes up towards the ceiling. Again, good groin stretch, inner thigh stretch, and then working those hips. If that part where you have to bring your foot up, this part, is difficult for you, just do as best as you can, or we can just hang out in the frog stretch and do reps there. Again, find what works best for you, whatever you're ready for. But we're gonna shoot for, again, another 5 reps on each side, nice and controlled. Let's go. Wide stance. This is perfect for me here. I'm gonna do the version on my hands. Let's sink back. And forward. Good. Sink back. Forward and lift. Good, 1 rep. Good, 2. Good, 3. Good, 4. 5. And 5. Whew. That is it for the second mobility exercise, the tactical frog. Not sure who came up with that name. Anyways, let's go into our next one. We're going to get into a T-spine cat-cow. So T-spine cat-cow, we will sit our hips back onto our heels. So butt onto heels, arms out in front, and then we're just gonna arch through our mid-back and round through our mid-back. So we'll push our spine out this way, so we round out, and then chest out. Try to arch as much as you can in the opposite direction. Round out, then drop in. Really isolating that mid-back and taking the hips out of the movement. I'm gonna shoot for 10 reps here. If you want, you can move the head too, if that makes it a little bit easier for you to do the movement. I'm gonna do the one where I'm just keeping my head straight, but again, find what works best for you. Whatever you feel is the best. Let's get started. So let's round out. We're gonna do 10 reps. Then drop the chest down. Pushing away, rounding out the back. And drop the chest down. Very important to get movement in this back and this spine. And going up on our 4th rep here for. Good. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Whew. And that is the T-spine cat-cow for 10 reps. Last stretch mobility exercise. We're gonna go to thread the needle, but we're gonna do reps here. So on your knees, all fours, and we're going to bring one arm underneath, and then you can go ahead and bend this arm, and then look this way. Getting a good stretch on our back, and we're getting some good rotation there too. So we're gonna do 5 reps. We're gonna come up into this position. That's the starting position. This will bend, head to the floor, hold that position for a couple seconds. Then we're gonna bring it back, return back to the starting position, and then repeat. 5 reps. Again, always nice and controlled. And let's get it. Good, reach, reach, reach. Hold it and bring it back. And we'll do the same side again. Reach, rotate. Rotate. Good, 3. Good, reach, reach, reach. 4. And 5. Switch sides. Good, 1. Rotate, rotate. Good, 2. 3. Good, 4. And 5. All right, thread the needle, doing reps there, 5 reps each side. That is it for the mobility exercise and the stretches, but like always, we must finish up with a strengthener. We are going to hit up the good old bird dog. So we're gonna get back into that all fours position. And then opposite arm, opposite leg lift up. Try to think straight line from hand to my leg and the spine, and then you bring it back and repeat again. Great for shoulder stability, core stability, hip stability. It is really good. So that's kind of the normal version. If you're like super strong, push-up position, opposite arm, opposite leg. I'm going to do the normal version. Find what works best for you. 10 reps each side. Think like there's something flat on your back. I like to say, think like there's a cup of coffee on your low back. And when you're running through this, try to make sure that that cup of coffee does not fall. That's going to be key here. You don't want to be all over the place like this when you're doing it. So don't spill that coffee. Let's do it. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders, opposite arm, opposite leg. Good. I'm going to do all the same side first. Good. 2. Good. 3. Really push away from the ground. 4. Good. 5. Prevent rotation. Good. 6. 7. Good. 8. 9. And 10. Awesome. Switch it up. You can also alternate too, just so you know. Good. 1. Good. 2. And push away from the ground. Good. 3. Good. 4. Good. 5. Good. 6. Almost done. 7. Good. 8. 9. Last one. Let's make it good. And 10. Bird, dog, 10 reps each side. And that is it.